God says, only you are blind to what happened last night. This is your final chance to know the hidden truth. Don't scroll past. You saw it, but you didn't see it. You felt something shift in the atmosphere, but you dismissed it. While you were sleeping, heaven moved. Something sacred touched your life, but you brushed it off as a dream. You need to hear this now. Don't ignore this. If you walk away now, you may never hear what was meant only for you. This is your final warning to pause, to listen, to stay, because the truth that was hidden is calling you. Comment Amen if you feel something stirring in your spirit. Last night, I moved on your behalf. I came into the room, stood at the foot of your bed, and began a work in your life that you still have not noticed. You are blind to it, but that doesn't make it less real. The silence of your night was filled with my presence. The ache in your soul, the heaviness in your chest, I saw it. I was there. While the world slept, I was writing your breakthrough into the timeline of your life. You don't see it yet, but you will. And this moment is your invitation to understand what truly happened. You asked me for a sign. You cried out, God, if you're real, show me. I answered, not with loud thunder or flashing light, but with a whisper that shook the heavens. I sent angels to guard your mind, to war in the spirit over your name. I moved people, shifted things, and made room in places your name has not yet been spoken. That's what you didn't see. That's what you're blind to. But I am not asking you to see with your eyes. I'm asking you to see with your faith. This is your final chance to stop running and start listening. You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble across these words. I pulled you here because I want you to know what happened last night was holy. It was not just another night of sleep. It was a night of divine reset. Chains broke. Doors opened in the spirit. And you are standing at the edge of a brand new beginning. This is your moment to say, God, I'm ready. Comment 1111 if you believe that heaven has shifted things for your good. Let me speak plainly. I'm not playing with your time, and I will not speak in riddles. You've been asking me to move, but you didn't realize I already did. I already stepped in. The miracle already started. You didn't see it, but you will begin to feel it. That pressure you're under, the discomfort, the strange restlessness. These are not signs that something is wrong. These are signs that I've begun rearranging your life for something greater. Do you really think I didn't hear the tears you cried last week when no one else was around? I collected every single one. I didn't just hear your words. I felt your heart break. And I couldn't stay silent. That's why I came. That's why last night was different. I touched things you've been praying about for years. I breathed over places in your life that felt lifeless. I stirred your spirit because I want you to wake up and see that I never left. Even though you've doubted me, even though your faith has been shaky, I've still chosen you. I still call you mine. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. The world may have missed your value, but I have not. I have placed my seal on you. I have assigned angels to you. I have plans for you that would bring you to your knees in awe if I showed them all at once. But for now, I'm asking you to trust me with what you can't yet see. Your life has felt like it's been stuck in delay. Doors closed, people left, opportunities slipped through your hands. But I tell you the truth, it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I've been keeping you hidden on purpose. I've been shaping your character in the quiet. But last night marked the turning point. I have begun to reveal what I was preparing you for. It's time to walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Don't mistake my silence for absence. I've been speaking all along, just not in the way you expected. You've been waiting for the loud miracle, but I've been building quiet momentum. You've been looking for flashes of glory, but I've been layering blessing beneath the surface. And now, I'm calling you to wake up and partner with what I started. I won't force you to believe, but I will give you the choice to open your eyes and step into the unseen miracle that is already forming around you. You feel tired because you've been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. You've been trying to hold it all together, but I never asked you to. I only asked you to trust me. Lay it down now. That burden, that fear, that uncertainty, I will take it. I will carry it. I will cover you. This is your safe place. I am your refuge. You don't need to be strong here. You just need to be surrendered. I know what happened. I know what they did. I know how deeply you've been hurt. But last night I started healing what they broke. I began restoring what was stolen from you. My justice is not delayed. It is precise. You will see it. And when it comes, it will be more than you asked for. I'm not just going to return what you lost. I'm going to multiply it. You've cried for restoration. I've planned for resurrection. If you could see what's ahead, you'd stop doubting. If you could hear the conversations I've had about your future, you'd stop worrying. But I'm not asking you to understand it all right now. I'm just asking you to stay close. Stay in my word. Stay in my presence. Let me finish what I started. The hidden truth is, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from grace. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've been walking through fire but not alone. I've been beside you the entire time. That's why the fire didn't burn you. That's why you're still standing. My hand has been over your life since the beginning, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Not the betrayal, not the anxiety, not the depression. Nothing can separate you from my love. You're chosen, you're covered, you're called, and your time is near. Don't scroll past this. Don't harden your heart. This is me, reaching out to you, one more time. Will you receive it? Will you believe that last night wasn't just a night? It was a divine encounter, and this is your final chance to see it for what it truly was. I'm not asking for your perfection. I'm asking for your heart. I'm ready when you are. Let me guide you from this moment forward. Let me reveal what's been hidden. Let me show you the version of your life that I've written. It's not too late. You haven't missed it. But this is the moment that matters. Listen carefully. What I've begun, I will finish. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are right on time. Comment 222 if you trust me to lead you into the next chapter. I will not fail you. I never have, and I never will. I stayed, I fought. I rewrote what the enemy meant for harm and turned it into a breakthrough only I could give. You don't realize how close you came to losing hope. But I caught you. I lifted you before you fell. You are still breathing because I intervened. You think I've been distant. You think I've been quiet. But the truth is, I've been closer than your own breath. I've been working behind the scenes, arranging pieces you haven't even noticed shifting. That delay you hated, it protected you. That closed door, it redirected you. That person who walked away, I removed them. I saw what you couldn't. I heard what they said when you weren't in the room. I know the plans that were formed behind your back, and I dismantled them before they touched your life. Because I am your defender, I am the one who fights when you are too tired to lift your head. You are not as alone as you feel. You are not forgotten in the chaos. You are seen, heard, known, and chosen. That truth doesn't change because of how you feel in this moment. Even in your doubt, I remain constant. Even in your fear, I remain faithful. You asked for a sign, this is it. These words are not random. They are placed in front of you with divine purpose. And if you keep ignoring what I'm saying, you'll keep walking in circles, missing what's already been placed in your path. Stop chasing what I've removed. Stop reopening wounds I've already closed. It's time to move forward. You keep asking why it hurts so much. You wonder why the process has felt like breaking instead of building. But sometimes I allow what's broken to reveal what's been hidden too long. You've covered up wounds with strength, smiled through pain, and told everyone you were fine. But I know the truth. I know how heavy your soul has become, and I can't let you carry it any longer. That's why last night mattered. That's why I stepped in, because what you didn't even have the strength to pray for, I've already begun to heal. Comment 333 if you're ready to declare your faith, even in the middle of your questions. Because this moment is where faith becomes real, not when you understand everything, but when you trust me despite what you see. I know it's been hard to believe. I know you've looked at others and wondered why things seem to happen for them but not for you. But what I'm doing in your life is not ordinary. I'm building something deeper, something stronger, something lasting. The reason your process has taken longer is because the foundation I'm laying must be unshakable. I'm not just preparing a blessing, I'm preparing you to carry it without breaking. And that kind of preparation isn't rushed. You've been in the shadows, watching others walk into their moments. But your moment is coming. The delay has not been denial. It has been my mercy. It has been my protection. I don't want you to step into something that will destroy you. I want you to step into something that will bless generations after you. That's the kind of God I am. I don't think small. I don't do average. I do exceedingly, abundantly, more than you asked, thought, or imagined. So no, you didn't miss it. You didn't mess it all up. Your mistakes didn't disqualify you. I knew what you would walk through. I knew where you would fall. And I still chose you. My grace is not fragile. It doesn't break when you do. My plans are not cancelled by your pain. In fact, I can use every broken piece, every failure, every tear to shape something beautiful. What felt like an ending was just me clearing the path for something new. There's a shift happening in your spirit. You can feel it, even if you can't explain it. That's me. I'm stirring things up because I'm calling you deeper. I'm asking you to stop settling, to stop shrinking, to stop hiding behind fear. I gave you a voice. I gave you gifts. And now I'm calling you to rise up. You were not created to live in survival mode. You were created to walk in authority, covered by grace, moving with boldness because you know who walks with you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This battle you're facing is not just about you. It's about everything connected to your name, your family, your future, your legacy. The enemy has tried to wear you down because he sees the calling on your life. But I've placed my hand on you, and no one can remove it. Not the enemy, not the past, not even your own doubts. I will finish what I started. I will fulfill every word I spoke over you. My promises are not up for debate. They are yes and amen. You don't have to beg me to love you. You don't have to perform to earn my presence. I am with you now, in this moment, and I'm not going anywhere. You are my child, my creation, my beloved, and I will defend you like only a father can. I will provide for you like only the Creator can. I will heal you like only the healer can. You are covered from every side, so lift your head, shake off the shame, release the guilt. What happened before doesn't define where I'm taking you. What others said about you doesn't change what I've spoken over your life. You are who I say you are, and I say you are blessed. I say you are redeemed. I say you are protected. I say you are ready. You may not feel it, but I don't speak based on feelings. I speak based on truth. And the truth is, you were made for this. Don't scroll away. Don't ignore this moment. You've waited too long to miss what's right in front of you. My presence is here. My hand is on you. The miracle is already in motion. The answer is already on the way. Just hold on. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Your obedience is unlocking what your prayers prepared for. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. In the days where you smiled in public but cried alone, I saw it all, and I never turned my face away from you. Last night wasn't just a passing moment, it was a turning point. A spiritual transaction took place in the quiet. You didn't see it, but it happened. And I need you to understand that your life is not the same anymore. What I began last night is already shifting things around you. You may not notice it right away, but the shift has started. I removed weights from your shoulders. I cut ties that were draining your soul. I disrupted plans that would have led to destruction. While you slept, I rebuilt your foundation. You may feel tired, but you are lighter. You may feel confused, but you are safer. I have placed divine barriers between you and what was sent to destroy you. Even though you were unaware, I fought for you. You've been asking for breakthrough, but you didn't realize it would come like this. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs are invisible at first. They start in the heart before they show up in the physical world. That's why I need you to stay patient. Don't give up now. You've made it through the hardest part. The night is over, the dawn is coming. My light is about to touch every dark place in your life, and what once looked dead will bloom again. Comment 1212 if you believe I am breathing new life into what you thought was over, because I am. And nothing is too far gone for me. This is what I want you to hear clearly. I am not holding your past against you. I am not ashamed of your struggles. I am not disappointed in your process. You may have stumbled, but you kept getting back up. You've been through pain that should have crushed you, but you kept walking. That strength you think is your own, it's been me. I've been carrying you when your legs were too weak. I've been your shelter when storms raged against you. You didn't survive all of that by accident. I know what others said about you. I know what they did behind your back. But I also know who you are when no one's watching. I know your heart. I know the good you've done that no one saw. I know the times you forgave when it broke you. I know how hard you tried when quitting would have been easier. And that's why I'm not done with you. You think you've reached your limit, but I'm only just beginning. What's coming next will make sense of everything that felt like it was falling apart. This next season of your life won't be defined by survival. It will be marked by peace. Not just moments of peace, but real, deep, lasting peace. The kind that can't be shaken by circumstances. The kind that isn't dependent on things going right. I'm restoring joy to you. Not surface-level happiness, but joy that will remain even in uncertainty. Joy that flows from knowing I am with you, no matter what. That's what I planted in your spirit last night. A peace and a joy that will carry you through anything. Let me be clear about this. What was meant to break you is going to bless you. What was meant to end you is going to elevate you. Every delay, every loss, every betrayal, it will all be used for your good. I do not waste pain. I redeem it. I use it as fuel for your calling. I shape you through it. That's why I allowed it not to harm you, but to prepare you. You're not behind, you're being built, and you are being led into something greater than you imagined. You feel like you've been walking through fire, but I've been refining you. I've been burning away the lies, the fear, the guilt, the shame. What will remain is who you really are, the one I created before the world tried to tell you who to be. The battles you've faced haven't ruined you, they've revealed you, and you are stronger than you think. You are bolder than you know. You are more chosen than you believe. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The time of hiding is over. I am calling you out. I'm calling you to speak up, to stand up, to walk in the authority I've placed on your life. No more shrinking to fit in rooms I never called you to. No more staying quiet so others can be comfortable. You carry something powerful. My presence is upon you, and it's time you stopped pretending like it's not. Comment 777 if you believe I've placed something powerful inside you that this world needs to see. I'm not afraid of your weakness. I'm not disappointed by your fears. I understand your doubts, but I also see the faith buried deep inside of you. The kind of faith that still whispers my name in the dark. The kind of faith that keeps hoping even when the evidence says give up. That's what I respond to. Not perfection, not performance, but raw, honest, humble faith. So here is what I need you to do. Keep showing up, keep trusting, keep surrendering. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the pressure to have it all figured out. Let me lead. Let me be the shepherd I promised to be. I'll take you places your plans could never reach. I'll connect you to people you never thought you'd meet. I'll open doors that no one can shut. But it starts with trust. Last night was about trust. It was about shifting your heart from striving to resting, from control to surrender, from fear to faith. I know that's not easy for you. I know how deeply you've been hurt. I know how much you've had to carry on your own. But I'm not asking you to carry it anymore. I'm asking you to place it in my hands. Let me be the one who carries what's been crushing you. Let me be the one who fights the battles you're too tired to face. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to trust that I do. You are not weak for needing me. You are wise. You are not a failure for falling. You are growing. And you are not forgotten. You are deeply, fully, and forever loved. That's the truth. That's what I want you to remember when the doubts come. You're not the same person you were yesterday. Something shifted, something began, and you're going to see the fruit of it in time. But for now, just rest in this one truth. I am with you, and I am not finished with you. But in the stillness of the night, you've been looking for big signs, loud miracles, sudden breakthroughs. But last night, I came gently. I came in a way that could only be noticed by a heart that's been softened through struggle. I came not to impress you, but to change you. And I did. The shift happened. You just haven't recognized it yet. There are things happening around you right now that you cannot see, but I see it all. I see what's ahead, and I see what's behind. I see the traps the enemy tried to lay in front of you. I dismantled them. I see the wounds they left behind you. I'm healing them. You have no idea how many battles I've fought for you in secret. If I showed you everything I shielded you from, you would fall to your knees in awe. Not because you're weak, but because you'd finally understand just how protected you are. You are not walking alone. You never have. Even in the moments when you felt the most abandoned, I was closer than your shadow. I don't leave when things get hard. I lean in. I press in when others walk away. I stay when the pain gets ugly. That's the kind of love I have for you. Not a love that leaves when it's inconvenient, but a love that remains no matter the mess. That's what covered you last night. That's what is still covering you now. You've been trying so hard to hold yourself together. You've been carrying so much pressure to be okay, to smile, to perform, to stay strong. But I didn't create you to carry everything on your own. That's not strength. That's survival. And I want to give you more than survival. I want to give you peace. Peace that doesn't fade. Peace that doesn't depend on everything going right. Peace that comes from knowing I've got you, no matter what. Comment 999 if you believe I've been holding you through every silent battle. Some of the things you've been crying over I've already fixed. You just haven't seen the results yet. But the moment I moved, it was done. You're waiting for evidence, but I'm asking for trust. That's what last night was about. It was about faith. It was about me showing up, not in the way you wanted, but in the way you needed. Because I know you. I know what will truly heal you. I know what will last. And I will never give you something that would pull you away from me. I know you've been disappointed before. I know you've hoped for things and watched them fall apart. I saw your heartbreak. I saw the confusion in your eyes when what you prayed for didn't happen the way you wanted. But I never ignored you. I've only ever protected you. You asked me for love, but I removed the ones who were only going to harm you. You asked me for success, but I withheld what would have become a trap. You asked for open doors, but I knew which ones would lead you into more pain. I was never denying you. I was redirecting you. You've been walking with a quiet ache, wondering if you're enough, wondering if I still have something for you. Let me speak clearly now. Yes, I do. And not just something beautiful. Something bigger than what you lost. Something more meaningful than what you've dreamed. But I need you to stop measuring your worth by what others gave or withheld. They don't determine your value. I do. And I have called you worthy. I have called you mine. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. There's been a shift in the spirit. Last night, it began. Today, it continues. You'll begin to notice things that once triggered your fear, now only remind you of my peace. People who once had a hold on your emotions will no longer carry that weight in your heart. The sadness that clung to you like a second skin will begin to lift. It won't happen all at once, but it will happen. I planted something eternal in you, and it's beginning to grow. So stop looking at your life like nothing has changed. Everything changed. You just haven't caught up with what's already been set in motion. The healing has started. The restoration is unfolding. The season is turning, and I'm going to walk with you every step of the way. You've asked me, why do I feel so stuck? You've cried out, when will this season end? And here's my answer. The shift has already begun. Don't confuse the silence with inaction. Don't mistake waiting for being overlooked. I am a God of timing, and you are not late. You are not behind. You are in process. I'm still forming the next doors. I'm still positioning the right people. I'm still aligning the right opportunities. And when it's ready, nothing will be able to stop it. You won't have to force your way through. The door will open by my hand. You won't have to beg for what belongs to you. I will make room for you in the presence of those who doubted you. I will restore what was broken. I will redeem what was stolen. And you will walk into what you didn't even have the words to pray for. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive what I've already prepared for you. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something you've never experienced before. You are stepping into favor that doesn't make sense, peace that confuses the enemy, joy that has no explanation, provision that comes from unexpected places. Because I am not limited by what limits you. I am not constrained by what others say is possible. I am your God. I make a way where there is no way. I open the sea when you face an ocean. I bring water from rocks. I turn walls into doorways. You've been looking at your situation through human eyes. But I'm calling you to see with spiritual vision. What looks like delay is actually preparation. What feels like loss is actually alignment. And what seems quiet is actually sacred. The silence is not your enemy. It's the canvas where I'm painting a masterpiece you don't yet understand. So rest. You don't need to run right now. You don't need to figure it all out. Just stay with me. Stay in my word. Stay in prayer. Stay in faith, even when it feels small, even when it feels weak. Because small faith in a big God still moves mountains. You don't need more strength. You need more surrender. Even the silent tears, even the shaking hands that held on to faith by a thread, I counted it all as worship. I treasured it. I responded, not with delay, but with divine timing. And last night, that timing began to unfold. Even though you didn't see it, heaven moved. What happened while you were sleeping changed everything. This is why your spirit feels unsettled. Not because something is wrong, but because something sacred has started. You can feel the weight of the shift, even if you don't fully understand it. That's my spirit stirring you. I'm waking up parts of you that had grown numb. I'm breathing life into gifts that were lying dormant. I'm lighting fires in places you had given up on. You thought it was over, but I'm just beginning. You thought the silence was abandonment, but it was preparation. I was working in the unseen, aligning everything you'll need to walk into the next part of your story. Comment 1515 if you believe I've already begun the work that your eyes haven't yet seen. What was broken in you is not permanent. I am a God of healing, and I am doing a deep healing in places you've tried to cover for years. Places where rejection planted lies. Places where trauma shaped your thoughts. Places where you stopped dreaming because hope felt dangerous. I see every scar. I know where each one came from, and I am touching them now not to bring pain, but to bring freedom. You won't have to carry these wounds into your future. I'm not only healing you, I'm renewing you. You are not bound by who you were. You are not trapped in who they said you'd always be. My word over your life is louder than their judgment. My grace is stronger than your past. When I say you're free, you're free. When I say you're chosen, that's final. I don't consult your mistakes before I bless you. I don't wait for you to be perfect before I use you. I chose you, knowing every failure, every fear, every doubt, and I still said yes to you. There are things I'm asking you to let go of now. Not because I want to take from you, but because I want to give you more. You've been holding on to things that no longer serve where you're going. Old habits, toxic relationships, mindsets rooted in fear. They're keeping you from stepping into the fullness of what I've planned. And last night, I began cutting those cords. You'll feel it in the coming days. Certain things won't feel comfortable anymore. You'll feel a tug in your spirit to release what once felt normal. Don't resist it. That's me. That's my love, removing what no longer aligns with your destiny. You've been walking with people who cannot go where I'm taking you. That's why the distance is starting. That's why some connections are fading. It's not rejection, it's redirection. I'm making room for the ones I've prepared to walk with you in this next chapter. You don't need to chase those who walk away. You only need to trust that I'm leading you into something better. Obedience may feel lonely at first, but it always leads to greater things. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want you to stop believing the lie that you're too far behind. Stop thinking you've missed your moment. I'm the one who writes the timeline of your life, not the world. I'm not rushed, I'm not late, I'm strategic, and every delay has served a purpose. You needed time to grow. You needed time to heal. You needed time to see that my presence was your greatest treasure, not the blessing itself. Now that you've learned to seek me above all, I can trust you with what's next. Comment 1717 if you're ready to step into alignment with the plans I've had for you all along. You're going to see unusual favors start to follow you. Doors will open without explanation. People will begin to bless you without knowing why. Places that once rejected you will suddenly make room for you. Don't be surprised. Don't shrink back. You are not lucky, you are covered. You are not overlooked, you are marked. I go before you. I stand behind you. My goodness surrounds you. What you're stepping into will not make sense to others, and it's not supposed to. It's not about being impressive. It's about being obedient. There is a purpose on your life that cannot be erased by failure. It cannot be undone by betrayal. It cannot be blocked by any force in hell. I have anointed you. That means I've equipped you. I've set you apart. You don't need to compare your path to anyone else's. What I'm doing in you is unique. What I've placed on you is unmatched. You carry something this world needs, and it's time to stop hiding it. Let go of the fear that you're not ready. I've already gone ahead of you. I'm not sending you into places I haven't prepared. I'm not asking you to face anything alone. You are backed by heaven. You are supported by grace. You are strengthened by my spirit. Yes, the road ahead may stretch you. Yes, it will require more of your trust. But I promise you this, I will never leave you unprotected. I will never send you into something without making a way through it. What I started in the secret place, I will finish in the open. The breakthrough you felt stirring last night will begin to unfold in your life like waves crashing one after another. Each one will carry something new: healing, clarity, restoration, provision, peace. You will recognize them as answers to the prayers you forgot you prayed. I never forget. I never overlook. Every word you've spoken in faith has been heard, and I'm responding. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit expectant. This is not the time to fall back into fear. This is not the time to numb yourself with distractions. Stay close. Stay listening. Stay surrendered. I will guide you, moment by moment, step by step, and you will begin to see how nothing was wasted. Not one tear, not one delay, not one rejection. I've used it all to prepare the soil for what I'm about to plant. So don't scroll past this and forget. Don't return to old ways of thinking. Let this moment mark you. Let this be the day you look back on and say, that was the day everything changed. Because it is, it has. You just haven't seen the full picture yet. But it's coming. You'll understand soon. I am not teasing you with promises, only to take them away. Every word I've ever spoken over your life is still alive. It hasn't died. It hasn't disappeared. It's been waiting for the right moment to bloom. And last night I whispered to the seed. I said, now. And heaven obeyed. The change has already begun. You just haven't realized what's different yet. That heaviness in your chest that lifted for a moment, that was me. That sudden wave of peace that came over you in the dark, that was me. That feeling that something new is near but you can't explain it yet, that's me too. I'm not hiding from you. I'm revealing myself in ways that are gentle, personal, quiet, so you know it's me, not just chance. The truth is, you've been closer to breakthrough than you thought. You just couldn't see it because your eyes were focused on the wrong things. Pain has a way of clouding your vision. But I'm clearing it now. I'm removing the fog. I'm showing you what's always been there. My hand, my plan, and my deep love for you. I never stopped working. Not for a second. Comment, Amen, if you know it's been me all along, carrying you through what should have broken you. You need to understand, this season hasn't been punishment. It's been protection. There are places you were ready to walk into that weren't ready for you. I had to pause what you thought was progress because I saw the traps ahead. I saw the conversations behind closed doors. I saw the motives of hearts you trusted too easily. So I held you back not to harm you, but to preserve you. I slowed things down to keep your destiny safe. Because I don't just care about the blessing, I care about your wholeness when you receive it. What you lost didn't ruin you, it prepared you. What felt like rejection was actually my redirection. I removed what would have cost you your peace. I stripped away what would have suffocated your purpose. And now, the soil of your life is finally ready to grow the things you've been praying for. You are no longer who you were. You are stronger now, wiser, softer in heart, but bolder in faith. This is the version of you I've been shaping, and now it's time for you to rise. You won't have to chase what I've written into your life. It will find you. It will align at the exact moment I've appointed. You don't need to manipulate it. You don't need to beg. You don't need to shrink yourself to fit into spaces where you were never meant to be. What's for you will never require you to become someone you're not. What's from me will always honor who I've created you to be. There's a new confidence I'm awakening in you. Not pride, not arrogance, but a holy confidence that knows you are held, known, chosen, and protected. You've second-guessed yourself long enough. You've let the voices of others drown out mine. But I'm speaking louder now, not because I just started, but because you're finally ready to hear me clearly. You're ready to believe that I've really been with you through it all. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm still writing your story, even through the chapters you didn't understand. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've placed gifts inside you that you haven't even discovered yet. There's a calling on your life that the enemy tried everything to bury. He came after your mind, your identity, your relationships because he saw the anointing you hadn't recognized in yourself. But no attack has the power to erase what I've planted in you. No weapon formed against you will ever succeed. You've been through fire, but you didn't burn. You've walked through loss, but you weren't destroyed. That is evidence of my hand. That is proof that you are covered. What I'm doing now is bigger than the prayer you prayed last week. I'm answering the prayers you forgot you prayed years ago. I'm reaching back into your past to redeem things you thought were long gone. I'm healing memories. I'm rewriting outcomes. I'm restoring years. You thought the best had already passed, but I'm telling you the best is ahead. You haven't seen the fullness yet. You haven't seen what happens when I release what I've been holding back for the right moment. And now that moment is coming closer. Don't let the delay make you doubt. Don't let the silence shake your faith. I test your heart in the quiet. I strengthen your faith when there's no applause. Because what I give you, I don't want it to break you, I want it to bless you. That's why I build your character before I elevate your position. That's why I prune before I release growth. I love you too much to let your gift take you where your heart isn't ready to stay. This is not about you earning anything. It's about you receiving what's already been promised. My love is not based on your performance. My plans are not cancelled by your weakness. I knew every fear you'd face before I called you. I knew every time you'd want to quit before I spoke purpose over your life. And still I chose you. Still I said you're mine. Still I said you're enough. You need to know this. You are not a burden. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are my beloved. And I am doing a new thing in your life, not because you earned it, but because I love you. That's what moved me last night. That's what stirred my hand. Not your perfection, but your surrender. Not your performance, but your broken honesty. So don't go back to who you used to be. Don't run back to what I've already removed. You don't need to fix what I've already healed. You don't need to chase what I've already released. Keep moving forward. Keep your eyes on me. What's ahead is greater than anything behind you. But I didn't create you to wander through life unsure of your place in it. I didn't place purpose inside of you only to let it sit dormant while you survive. Last night, I came to break the silence. I moved through the stillness with power, and whether you knew it or not, I did something for you that changed the course of your life. This is the moment I need you to lean in, not to your feelings, not to your fear, but to my voice. Because I am speaking clearly now, and I want your heart open enough to receive what I'm saying. I'm not just repairing the surface of your life. I'm rebuilding it from the roots. I am healing things you forgot were broken. I'm removing limits you thought were permanent. You are not the same as you were before. The spiritual weight you've carried has lifted, even if your mind hasn't caught up with the relief yet. You asked me for peace, and I sent it. You asked me to show you that I haven't forgotten you. And last night was my answer. That wave of calm you couldn't explain, that unexpected moment of clarity, that inner sense that something has shifted, that was me. I need you to know that your waiting has not been wasted. It's been woven into a plan far more powerful than you imagined. A plan designed not just to bless you, but to restore everything the enemy tried to tear down. Comment 1111 if you feel that something has finally shifted in your life. There's been a quiet war going on over your purpose. Every delay, every heartbreak, every moment of deep frustration wasn't just life happening to you, it was a battle for your focus, a battle for your faith, a battle for your voice. But I want you to know, I never let you fight alone. Even when you didn't feel strong enough to stand, I stood for you. I've been fighting for you in ways you'll never fully see. And last night was not just a peaceful sleep, it was a victory. I broke chains while you rested. I silenced accusations in the spirit realm. I shut the mouth of the enemy that kept whispering lies into your heart. That's why you're going to feel lighter in the days ahead. That's why things that used to trigger your fear won't grip you the same way anymore. I've been working behind the scenes to give you freedom. Not temporary relief, true freedom. You are walking into a time where clarity will begin to replace confusion. You won't have to fight for direction anymore. I'm making it clear, I'm lighting the path. And not because you finally did enough, but because you finally surrendered. Your trying wore you out. But your trusting is what will lift you up. I want you to know something deeper. I'm not waiting for you to become someone else before I bless you. I'm blessing you right now, in this version of you. The one who still has questions, the one who's still learning, the one who sometimes cries silently and wonders if I really care. Yes, I do. And I'm moving in your life in ways you won't always understand, but you will see the results soon. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I want to remind you, the pain wasn't for nothing. The loss wasn't the end. The waiting wasn't wasted time. It all served a purpose. I was stretching your faith. I was protecting your heart. I was making sure that when I released the next chapter of your life, it wouldn't break you. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. Comment 333 if you're choosing to declare your faith over what you cannot yet see. Stop thinking the best is behind you. Stop rehearsing old regrets. I'm not a God of going backward. I'm a God of redemption. I don't just restore what was lost, I build something better. You don't need to keep trying to fix what I already replaced. That's why I'm closing certain doors and ending certain patterns. I'm freeing you from cycles you didn't even realize you were stuck in. You will begin to notice that your appetite for certain things is changing. Some conversations will no longer interest you. Some people will begin to drift. Some places that once brought comfort will no longer feel right. That's not confusion, that's transformation. I'm making you new. You are being shaped into someone who can carry the weight of the blessing I'm releasing. You have been asking me, when will it happen? And I'm answering now, it's already happening. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now. The shift didn't begin when you saw results. It began the moment I moved. And I moved last night. The fruit will come. The evidence will appear. But I need you to trust the process. Trust me, not just when it's easy, but when it's quiet, when it's slow, when it feels like nothing is changing, even though everything is. You are no longer in the season you were in. Even if the scenery looks the same, the spiritual atmosphere around you has changed. That's why you're going to start feeling uncomfortable in places you once settled. That's why your spirit is nudging you to think differently, pray deeper, dream bigger. It's because I've upgraded the season, and your soul knows it. This is a holy moment. A time for you to release what you were never meant to carry. You've done well holding things together, but now it's my turn. Lay it down. The worry, the pressure, the fear of missing it. I'm not just ahead of you. I'm right here with you. I am the God who leads with love and stays with compassion. I'm not rushing you. I'm guiding you. Don't fear the unfamiliar. The unknown may seem frightening, but it's where I do my greatest work. Trust me to walk you through it. Trust me to protect you, just like I did last night, even when you didn't realize it. What you're stepping into isn't something you have to earn. It's something I've already written with your name on it. You're walking into what's already yours. You are not alone in this. You never were. And now that your eyes are starting to open, you'll begin to see the hand of God in the little things, in the timing, in the redirection, in the delays that protected you, in the people I brought into your life when you needed hope. It was all me. And I'm not done showing you just how much I care. And I didn't just watch, I wept with you. I held you when no one else did. I stood by your side when you didn't have the strength to call my name. That's why last night was so important. It was me stepping into those moments, touching those wounds, and beginning something new in you that can never be undone. You think you're just trying to make it day by day, but I'm building something eternal in you. You're not just surviving, you're transforming. And though it doesn't always feel like progress, I promise you it is. You've grown stronger in the very places that once felt broken. You've gained wisdom from the nights you cried and peace from the days you surrendered when you didn't understand. That strength you now carry didn't come easy, it was forged in the fire. And I've seen it, I honor it, I'm using it. What happened last night wasn't random, it wasn't just another night of sleep. I moved. I reached into your life and began clearing the path that fear tried to block. The walls that anxiety built around your heart started to crack. You may not see them fall all at once, but piece by piece, I am tearing down every lie that tried to convince you that you weren't enough. You are more than enough, because I made you, and I don't make mistakes. Comment Amen if you believe I am breaking down every lie that ever tried to limit your identity. You've been so worried about the future, carrying the weight of unanswered questions. Will I ever be free? Will I ever feel whole? Will I ever find peace? Let me answer you now. Yes. Yes, you will. Not because you've figured it all out, not because you've finally gotten it right, but because I'm faithful to finish what I started in you. You don't have to make it happen. You just have to keep your heart open to me. I'll take care of the rest. I know it feels like you've waited forever. I know the enemy has whispered that maybe I forgot about you, but that is a lie. I have never left you. Not once. Not for a moment. My silence wasn't absence. It was strategy. I've been aligning things, preparing people, setting divine appointments that will come together in ways that will leave you speechless. You will see that my timing was perfect, even when it didn't make sense. That's why you've felt this unusual pull in your heart lately. That tugging, that restlessness, that sense that you're on the edge of something. It's because you are. I'm waking your spirit up to the truth that you were made for more. And now, the season you thought would never end is about to give birth to a brand new beginning. You'll begin to see it unfold, not with chaos, but with clarity. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The shift started in the spirit before it will show up in the natural. That's why you have to stay close to me. You'll need my voice to guide you through this next season. I'm not just taking you to a better place, I'm shaping you into a stronger person. A person who trusts me, even when the road is unfamiliar. A person who holds on to faith, even when the feelings fade. A person who walks with courage, because they know who walks with them. Comment 555 if you believe I am guiding you into something far greater than what you're leaving behind. I'm not asking for you to understand everything. I'm asking for you to trust me through it. That's where the real miracle happens, not in the answers, but in the surrender. When you stop striving, when you stop trying to earn what's already been given, when you lay it all down and say, God, I trust you, even now, that's when I move in ways you never imagined. You've spent too long carrying things that don't belong to you. Guilt, shame, pressure, fear of failing, fear of being misunderstood, fear of being too much or not enough. It's time to let it go. I never asked you to carry all of that. I never expected you to fix everything. I only ever asked you to walk with me. I'll do the lifting, I'll do the healing, I'll do the leading. Just stay near. There are blessings already in motion with your name on them, things you didn't even know to pray for, connections being formed, prayers you forgot you whispered, desires too sacred to speak out loud. I know all of them, and I'm working them together in ways that will restore your hope and remind you just how deeply I love you. But I need you to trust my pace. I need you to believe that even slow progress is still progress. I'm not in a rush with you. I'm not frustrated with you. I'm patient. I see the whole picture. And I'm not just blessing your life, I'm healing your heart too. Soon, the things that once made you weep will become the very places you praise me from. The ashes will become beauty. The pain will become purpose. And you'll be able to look back and say, even there, God was with me. So stop questioning if you're really hearing me. Stop wondering if I'm really leading you. You are. And I am. You're not too far behind. You're right on time. I'm not asking you to feel ready. I'm asking you to say yes. Yes to trusting me again. Yes to dreaming again. Yes to walking into the unknown with confidence that I go before you. This isn't just another day. This is a divine invitation, and I'm asking you not to scroll past it. Don't harden your heart. Don't dismiss what you feel stirring inside you right now. This is holy ground. This is the moment everything begins to change. You weren't created to walk through life exhausted and anxious. That pressure, that weight, lay it down. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel stronger. Right now. Because I'm not waiting for you to be okay. I'm the one who makes you okay. Let go of the idea that you have to be ready before I can move. I move when you let me. And last night, I started something in your life that has already begun to push darkness out. Even if you can't feel it yet, you will. I touched the parts of your life you've been too afraid to look at, and I did it with love. You've been asking for peace, not temporary relief, but lasting peace. Peace that can live in the middle of chaos. Peace that stays when people leave. Peace that doesn't shake when your plans fall apart. And I've answered. You're going to find yourself walking into situations that once overwhelmed you, but now you'll feel calm. Not because the storm got smaller, but because your faith got stronger. I'm not calming every storm around you, I'm calming the storm inside you.